So here are my top 4 New Year's Eve events that are going on here by the Maryland and Delaware Beach area. So I wanted to make this video because I had quite a few clients reach out and friends asking what was going on around the beach area for New Year's Eve. What I did was I narrowed it down. I found 4 major events that are going on. And all these kind of focus around like a ball drop, pretty much, and everyone can join in the family, depending what you're trying to do. So if this is your first time here, hi, I'm Rich. I'm your local Maryland, Delaware realtor. Appreciate you coming by. If this is something that you're interested in, this area over here by the Maryland, Delaware Beach area, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any of my content that I come out with every week. Of course, I go over community events, a lot of real estate things that are going on, obviously, because I'm a real estate agent. Let's go ahead and jump in this and go over all the information for you. All right, so I'm going to go over these events, and I'm pretty much working my way from Ocean City, Maryland, on up to Lewes, Delaware, and cover that whole beach area of what events are going on. So, number 1 is Berlin, Maryland. Now, downtown Berlin, in the historical downtown area, usually has a ball drop event. This is probably one of the most popular one. It brings in a lot of people. It does get busy, but they have it right downtown, and you can kind of see here it's located on Main Street, which most of downtown area is Main Street and Pitt Street, so pretty much right in front of the Atlantic Hotel. There's going to be 2 ball drops this year, which I thought was pretty neat. They have a kids ball drop and an adults ball drop. So the kids is from 5 to 6:30 p.m. and then the adults, the event's going from 10 to 12:30 p.m. and I'm sure they're going to have things going on the whole time that evening, because they usually have vendors, food trucks, like Burley Oak, some beer trucks from the local area. It's free. And it also mentioned about a couple laser shows too, which that's something that's new. I don't think I've seen that before. But that's a fun, family-friendly, kid-friendly event that you can check out. All right, so number 2 is Ocean City, Maryland. So in town, they're doing something a little bit different here, which I thought was pretty cool. It's at the Inlet parking lot. It's a drive-in movie theater style event with fireworks. So not necessarily like a ball drop or anything like that, but they're going to have 2 movies and a fireworks show, when the New Year hits just after midnight. Also at Northside Park, up around 125th Street, they're doing the same thing. They're going to have a fireworks show. Didn't mention that they're having the movie set up there. Of course, they have the Winter Festive Lights that's going on there now. Which that goes until the 31st. So, that's going to shut down, and then, you could actually watch the fireworks from there. But they will have music. Just to give you a quick idea too, there was no mention on costs, but I imagine it's free. But they didn't really on the main website say anything about costs. But the events, it starts at 7 p.m. for the first movie. It's Encanto, and 9:30 the movie number 2 starts, which is Top Gun Maverick. Then you got some of the DJs from Ocean 98 that's gonna be announcing countdown for the fireworks starting at 11:30 p.m. and then you got your fireworks at midnight. Up at Northside Park, they're gonna have a DJ cut for a dance party. Then midnight, the fireworks are gonna kick off there. Of course, Northside Park is on the bay side, and then you got the Inlet, which of course is on the ocean side. So that sounds like a pretty cool event, something a little bit different. All right, so number 3, we're up in here in Dewey Beach, Delaware, and so they were having a ball drop as well, right in town on New Orleans Street. Starts at 11:30 p.m. It's free, and it mentioned that there's free parking too. So anybody knows that if they've been in the Dewey Beach, parking is really hard and to find usually, and it's usually you have to pay. But they said the event's free and it's free parking. They didn't really have too much information online about it, but I found this picture from past events. I believe it was from the Bayside Gazette. Looks like they'll have a cool setup, and I'm sure there's tons of restaurants and bars and all up and down, you know, in that area that you can kind of visit and hop around. Maybe have some dinner beforehand too. So let's go with number 4 and the final one here. We're up in Lewes, Delaware. And this one's called the Lightship Overfalls and Maritime Museum. So this is pretty much called the Anchor Drop is what they're calling it. So the big ship that they had there in the Canal Front Park, which you can't miss, it's right next to their historical downtown area. It's usually docked up right there, and it's decorated up with lights. And then they'll, you know, they'll lower the anchor. They kind of time it to midnight there to bring in the new year. It did say that, you know, like hot cocoa would be served, and the downtown area there kind of reminds me of Berlin downtown area too. Just a ton of good restaurants, bar areas, and real easy to walk around and kind of, you know, just sightsee a little bit. So that sounded like a good one. It looks like it starts 11:30 to 12:30 is the event, and of course that one's free as well. All right, and I'll link all the websites down below in the description to each one of the events that I mentioned, in this case if you needed some more information and you wanted to go check it out a little bit more. And you know, there's also, if you want to check, you know, depending on what area you want to go to, I didn't find much in, you know, Bethany Beach or Rehoboth, although there are events going on. Just like in Ocean City and pretty much all the towns going up to Lewes, you know, there's lots of different restaurants that are having specials, and some, you know, bar / club types. Let's just say like Secrets in Ocean City, they always have like a New Year's Eve party, but it's more like a, you know, DJ band. I think they're gonna have like a balloon drop, but it's more of a party atmosphere, you know, inside, which is okay. So there's a ton of those going on. I think there was one in Rehoboth too, at the Plaza Hotel, Victoria's restaurant, that they're having some a big like champagne toast dinner specials, and of course live entertainment. If the video has helped you out, make sure that you like, subscribe, so you don't miss any of my content that I come out with. And of course I wish everyone a happy New Year's and hope you had a good holidays too. But I appreciate you tuning in, and until next time, I'll see you soon.